Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night, and just at the edge of your vision, you see a dark shape, a human-like figure, but with no face, no details, just a shadow, a patch of darkness, darker than the dark itself. You blink, and it's gone. You tell yourself it's just a trick of the light, a byproduct of sleep deprivation. But what if it's not? What if it's real? What if it's watching you? Welcome to the world of the shadow people. For centuries, across countless cultures, people have reported seeing these mysterious, dark entities. They aren't traditional ghosts. They are completely black figures, often seen in peripheral vision, in the gloom of bedrooms, hallways, or even outside windows. At first, they are fleeting glimpses, but the more attention you give them, the more defined and terrifying they become. Reports of shadow people sightings span the globe, from the bustling cities of North America to the remote villages of Southeast Asia, in every corner of the world. Individuals have come face to face with these enigmatic beings. Their stories are remarkably similar, despite vast differences in culture and belief systems. One witness, Sarah, a 32-year-old office worker from London, recounts her chilling experience. I was working late one night, alone in the office. I felt a presence behind me, and when I turned, I saw a dark figure standing in the doorway. It was blacker than the darkness around it. I blinked, and it vanished, but I can't shake the feeling that it's still watching me. Another account comes from Miguel, a farmer in rural Mexico. I've seen them in the fields at dusk. They move between the corn stalks, always just out of clear sight, but you can feel their eyes on you. It's like they're studying us, waiting for something. Scientists often explain shadow people as hallucinations from sleep deprivation, stress, or sleep paralysis. But thousands claim they were fully awake and alert when they witnessed these entities. They describe feeling a physical presence, a cold energy, and even an overwhelming sense of dread. These individuals don't just see them, they feel them, and sometimes they even hear them. Dr. Emily Roth, a neurologist specializing in sleep disorders, offers her perspective. While many cases can be attributed to known psychological phenomena, there are instances that defy conventional explanation. The consistency of reports across diverse populations is particularly intriguing. One such case involves James, a college student who experienced a terrifying encounter during a late-night study session. I was at my desk, completely awake, he recalls, his voice trembling. Suddenly, the room felt colder. I heard a faint whisper, like someone was right behind me. When I turned, I saw a dark figure standing in the corner. It was so black, it seemed to absorb the light around it. I couldn't move, couldn't breathe. It felt like it was draining the life out of me. So what exactly are these entities? Paranormal researchers believe shadow people are more than just simple ghosts. They are a type of energetic entity. They don't cause direct physical harm, but they are said to feed on human energy. Those haunted by shadow people often report chronic fatigue, depression, and an unexplainable sense of despair, as if their very life force is slowly being drained away. Linda, a 45-year-old teacher, shares her ongoing struggle. Ever since I first saw the shadow figure in my bedroom, I've felt ... different. I'm constantly exhausted, no matter how much I sleep. It's like there's a weight on my soul. I've seen doctors, tried medications, but nothing helps. Sometimes I wonder if that thing is still here, invisible, feeding off my energy. Paranormal investigator Mark Stevens has studied shadow people phenomena for over 2 decades. He explains, these entities seem to exist on a different plane, one that intersects with our reality. They're drawn to negative emotions, fear, anxiety, depression. The more attention you give them, the stronger they become. Among the various types of shadow people, 2 forms are particularly terrifying. The Hat Man is a towering, dark figure, often appearing with a trench coat and a wide-brimmed hat, sometimes with glowing red eyes. He is said to be a harbinger of dread, a sign of something ancient and powerful. The second form is the Shadow Children, small, agile figures, often seen darting through homes or at the foot of beds, causing a unique sense of fear due to the contrast between their apparent innocence and sinister nature. Emma, a single mother from Australia, recounts her chilling encounter with the Hat Man. I woke up one night and saw him standing at the end of my bed. He was impossibly tall, wearing a wide-brimmed hat. His eyes, they glowed red in the darkness. I couldn't move, couldn't scream. The fear was paralyzing. When he finally disappeared, I felt like I'd aged years in those few minutes. The Shadow Children, while less imposing, are no less terrifying. Tom, a 10-year-old boy, describes his experiences. They come at night, little dark shapes running around my room. Sometimes they stand by my bed, just watching. Mom says it's just my imagination, but I know they're real. They whisper things, but I can never understand what they're saying. These encounters raise profound questions about the nature of reality and consciousness. Are shadow people interdimensional beings, manifestations of our collective fears, or something even more incomprehensible? Dr. Alan Weiss, a quantum physicist, offers a controversial theory. Our understanding of reality is limited. What we perceive as solid matter is mostly empty space. It's possible that these shadow people exist in the spaces between what we can normally perceive, occasionally slipping into our field of vision under certain conditions. Others, like spiritual medium Cassandra Moon, believe shadow people are negative energy entities. They feed on fear and negativity, she explains. The more afraid you are, the more power they gain. It's a vicious cycle that can be hard to break without spiritual intervention. Regardless of their true nature, the impact of shadow people on those who encounter them is undeniable. Many report lasting psychological effects, from persistent anxiety to a fundamental shift in their worldview. Dr. Rachel Chen, a psychologist specializing in trauma, notes, whether these experiences are objectively real or not, the psychological impact is very real. People who have encountered shadow people often struggle with sleep disorders, anxiety, and a pervasive sense of being watched. It can be deeply traumatizing. As our understanding of the universe expands, so too does the realm of the possible. The phenomenon of shadow people challenges our perceptions of reality, forcing us to confront the possibility that there are things beyond our current comprehension. The shadow people are a chilling reminder that there are things that exist beyond our comprehension. Invisible, dark entities that may be living right in our spaces, watching us from the corners of the dark. We don't know what they are, what they want, or why they are here. But one thing is certain. Once you've seen them, you'll never feel truly alone in the dark again.